right, now we're jumping into the best Xbox Series X and S accessories, but before we do that, here on Budget to Best, we're all about getting you the biggest bang for your buck. So how do you get cash back? Unlimited 1.5% cash back is just the beginning. Earn 5% on travel purchase through Chase, 3% on dining including takeout, 3% at drugstores, and 1.5% on everything else. How do you cash back? Learn more at chasefreedom.com. Now let's take a look at the very best Xbox Series X and S accessories that money can buy. This is Budget to Best. Presented by Chase Freedom Unlimited. How do you cash back? Now, upgrading from the core Xbox controller that comes with your console to the luxurious Xbox Elite is one of the easiest recommendations we can make. Now, whether you pick up the more affordable Elite Series 2 Core or the original and fully customizable Elite Series 2, this premium riff on the core Xbox controller has a nice weighty balance and textured grips that somehow makes the already comfortable Xbox gamepad feel even better in your hands. It has all the extra little customization options we look for in a premium controller, including interchangeable analog D-sticks and D-pads, trigger locks, and the ability to store and swap among 3 customized controller profiles with all your settings dialed in. Now, of course, the real difference makers are the 4 removable rear paddles, which you can assign to mirror nearly any button on the controller. Now, the metal paddles on the Series 2 conform to the back of the controller, bending along the edge of the handle so they fit directly under your fingers to give you a very snappy ergonomic way to play. Plus, the Elite Series 2 finally puts the AA's and charge and play kits behind us. Now, it relies on an internal battery that you can charge via USB-C or charging cradle. Now, you'll get up to 40 hours of battery life on a single charge too, so you can go for a few days or even a few weeks without topping it off. Now, personally, I'm going for the more expensive Elite Series 2 since the core doesn't come with the rear paddles, alternate D-pad and analog sticks or charging cradle. It's a bit pricier, but it's the best option. Now, in 2022, SteelSeries finally did the impossible. It made a wireless headset that works with your Xbox and your PlayStation consoles. Now, the company's new flagship Arctis Nova Pro headset connects to 2 different devices using a small base station that you can plug into your consoles or PC via USB-C. Now, that means you can plug in a PS5 and an Xbox Series X or S and swap between them with a single button. Now, landmark multi-console achievement aside, it's also the best wireless Xbox Series headset, hands down. Now, it offers a wonderfully rich sound that's highly customizable. Now, you can tune it to get the deepest immersion or superior competitive performance. Now, throw in a retractable bi-directional boom mic right here and active noise canceling, and you're all set. Oh, did I mention that you also never need to charge it? Technically, it features a rechargeable battery with a stellar 44-hour battery life. However, it also comes with 2 hot swappable batteries, which you can charge in the base station. And when your Arctis Nova Pro is running low on power, just pop out your battery and switch it with one that's been sitting fully charged. Now, this headset has everything you need to play games at any level on Xbox. Now, Xbox players don't get as much love from fight stick manufacturers as PlayStation and PC fans, but the Mayflash F500 ensures that we're not left high and dry. This well-built universal fight stick has a classic look. Now, more importantly, it's sturdy and built with Sanwa parts. Now, that's a 4-way joystick and 9 Sanwa buttons, including the white menu button at the top, right here. And though the Mayflash works well as is, we couldn't recommend a top-tier fight stick unless it gave you the ability to open it up and tinker. By removing the bottom plate, you can get into the interior of the stick and swap out the primary components and get things feeling just right. The Logitech G923 is our favorite racing wheel for people who don't want to spend a fortune trying to create a pitch-perfect virtual track racing setup. Now for $400, it isn't cheap, but that's a good price for a premium racing wheel with pedals and other distinctive features. Now like the Logitech racing wheels that came before it, the G923 is a well-made, fully featured wheel setup. Now it's made from quality materials including anodized aluminum spokes, a stitched leather wheel grip, and a steel base. Now the Xbox-specific button layout features paddle shifters, a 24-point selection dial, and an LED RPM indicator so you can get the full experience revving your engine before a race. Now it also features True Force. That's a signature force feedback technology that lets you feel the gears shifting in the wheels and pedals, deepening your connection with your car. Now it can also sync up with your game's audio so you can feel the rumble of the engine you just hear with a lesser wheel. Now don't let the name fool you, the VKB Gladiator NXT EVO is a no-nonsense tabletop hands-on throttle and stick for all kinds of Xbox flight sims, from Microsoft Flight Simulator to Star Wars Squadrons. Now it features dual action and rapid fire triggers, 3 4-way hatch switches, and a button on top. Now depending on whether you buy the standard or premium model, you'll get either a mini 8-way analog stick or an extra button at thumb height and a set of buttons and dials in the base. The Gladiator NXT EVO comes with multiple interchangeable palm grips. Now the stick is also moddable, so you can replace its buttons and parts when you need to. Now one thing to keep in mind, the VKB Gladiator NXT EVO comes in 4 styles. Now the premium NXT EVO, which we're looking at right here, features all the bells and whistles, while the standard model drops the rapid fire trigger and features a thumb button rather than an analog stick. Now there are left-handed and right-handed versions of both options too, which makes it a great pick for everyone. Now, buying extra storage space on your Xbox Series X or S may seem like a boring way to spend a couple of $100, but just wait until you fill up your hard drive. With Xbox Game Pass delivering new, exciting games every single month, it has never been easier to get stuck in a situation where you have a bunch of games on your console and run out of space when it comes time to download something new. Now, if you want more storage on a current-gen Xbox, well, there's only one way to get it. Seagate makes proprietary expansion cards that easily slide into a port on the back of the series consoles. Doing it this way, only having one manufacturer, pretty much guaranteed that these things will always be pricey. And with that said, there is no real setup, and the games you install on the expansion card load just as fast as the ones on an internal drive. Seagate currently makes Xbox Series expansion cards in 3 different sizes: 512 gigabytes, 1 terabyte, or 2 terabytes. Now we like the value of the 1 terabyte option since it will double your storage on the Xbox Series X or nearly triple the storage on an Xbox Series S. Now the 2 terabyte might give you a slightly better byte per dollar ratio, but it also costs more than a new Series S. Whew, that's insane. Now even we have limits here. So those are the very best Xbox Series X and S accessories you can purchase right now for your console. I would love to know if you own any of these, what your experience has been like. Please shout it out in the comments. Also, shout out to our sponsor, Chase. Earn 5% on travel purchase through Chase, 3% on dining including takeout, 3% at drugstores, and 1.5% on everything else, including what you saw today. How do you cash back? Chase, make more of what's yours. Thanks for watching IGN's Budget to Best. We'll see you in the next one.